Hello everybody and welcome back to Anime Casuals. I'm here to answer a very important question. How was anime made? And to answer that, we have a special anime called Shirobako. The world is full of so many mysterious things, like how are donut holes made? What do narwhals do in their spare time? And what is the correct way to make a PB&J? For me, and probably many of you watching, you've probably been interested in the production and creation of anime. How is it made from beginning to end? Well, this anime, Shirobako, answers any and all of your questions about what the creative process of anime is like. Shirobako is an original work by PA Works, which you might have heard of them being a studio who releases many job-related anime. This anime touches on the very depth of a creative soul and one who truly strives to make greatness out of failure. It follows a group of 5 girls from the Kaminoyama High School Animation Club who have grown up and joined the working world in many different jobs to pursue their dream of working on an anime together. However, our main focus for the show is Aoi Miyamori, who is the only one of the women who didn't have a specific job she wanted in the anime industry, so she ends up basically being a production assistant for a made-up company called Musashino Animation. So just know this is the animation studio that she works at. The anime is basically a well-crafted love note to the anime industry, showing all the struggles and pain that goes along with the actual creation of anime, along with the joy and feeling of accomplishment that you get from working in the industry. There are so many homages and tributes to other directors and anime in Shirobako. There's a few that come to mind. There is the Itano Circus, or the Missile Circus, that is a direct tribute to Gundam and other sci-fi series. There's a bunch of them. It even does it all the way like in One Punch Man, where basically there's a series of missiles or objects all flying around our hero, and our hero is dodging them, just using the essence of perspective to show what they're doing. There's also in the first 5 minutes of the first episode of Shirobako, after the high school stuff, a big tribute to Initial D, where 2 assistants are trying to outpace each other and using crazy techniques just to try to get to their key animator first. And to be honest, I didn't know about most of these until I watched this anime. Many of my favorite moments center around the characters at Musashino Animation working hard and really figuring out issues. One that comes to mind is there's an episode all about drawing, where a character has troubles with drawing a cat because she just can't get it right. She can't get the legs right, she can't get the movement the way she thinks a cat should move. And there's an older man who works above her as somebody who's worked in the industry for like 20 years, and he just gives her the advice to go walk around and take a break and just go be out in the real world. And this is a very subtle hint to go observe the real thing. So while she's out on her walk, she sees a real cat and she starts to draw an outline of it moving and then showing panel by panel of how a cat actually moves. And when she comes back, her drawing's much better. And I think it's just like a piece of advice for all of us, that if we don't know how to fix something, sometimes we just need a break from it to give us all the answers we need. Because sometimes we find the answers through anything and everything throughout the world. Overall, my feelings about this anime is it's really touched the core of my heart, because the emotions from watching all these Dun Dun Donut girls grow up and find their way through the intense and overcrowded industry that is anime is just amazing. And their struggle to eventually work through the anime industry to get back together is one that I'm really thankful I have watched. So I don't really want to spoil too much, mostly because the anime is so dense and rich of information that I think you'll get more of just watching the anime than from me talking about it. I highly recommend it. So thank you for watching. Go ahead and subscribe, share, like, and as always, thank you, and keep it casual.